So much booze!
A lot of booze.
Damn it, not again.
They could arrange it better though.
Yep.
Saki, how
I
many
think
times
I'm
do I
starting
have
to see
tell you?
why this store went under. They kept
Also,
buying milk.
I know this is a perspective shot, but those fridges are huge.
Yes.
Is this?
I think I know why this store might have gone under.
You know what the
I mean, the
neighbors say
bills
about you,
alone
right?
for having that much chilled alcohol.
Aren't
And
you
the fact that you're
ashamed
buying that much
of
chilled
the daughter of
alcohol.
a family who's owned this store for generations?
I mean, what was the demand if that was the supply?
Is it the money? Or did you meet some guy there? Just tell me why you have to work there of all places.
I've already told you, it's part of the grand plan to steal all their money.
I can't believe this.
All you have to do is become CEO and you got all of it.
She
Yep.
seemed like she had fun at work. She never said anything like this to me. You're telling
I
me
mean-
this was how Senpai really saw things?
I mean, none of those words were her words.
True.
These photos. Hey, is this... It's the photo we took the other day with the other part-timers at Junes. Why is it cut up like this?
I never had the chance to say it.
Is that Senpai's voice?
I always wanted to tell Hana-chan.
He's annoying. No, wait, we told him that all the time.
Yeah.
Huh? Me?
No, the other
He was
Hana-chan.
a real pain in the ass.
Again, not something he's been told this, actually.
Yes.
I was nice to him just because he was the store manager's son. That's all.
No, that's new.
Okay, he wasn't told this, but
He takes it completely the wrong way and gets all enthusiastic. What a dick.
Much rather hang out with his friends.
the one that I don't know anything about has just come in from the city.
Absolutely. The city. The big city. As opposed to the
Yep.
other city. The other
Yes.
city's terrible.
Who cares about Junes anyway?
A lot of
that
people
store,
considering
our
it's-
business is ruined. My parents hate me. The
One-
neighbors talk behind my back.
Yeah. One very enthusiastic class in elementary school.
I wish
They're
everyone
driving
would
up the
disappear.
business
Absolutely.
just to make them
This can't be.
stop.
Senpai's not like that. It's so sad. I feel so sorry for myself. Boo-hoo. Actually, I'm the one who thinks everything's a pain in the ass.
This Yusuke seems cool. Can we keep him?
Yep.
Huh? Two Yosuke's? Who are you? I wouldn't think that. Yeah, right. How long are you going to keep deluding yourself? Screw the shopping district and Junes too. You're sick of everything, especially living out in the sticks. What are you saying? That's not true. You put on a good show of being carefree and happy-go-lucky because you're so terrified of being alone. The
What do you
more
mean
the
carefree and
merrier,
happy
right?
go?
You gotta be surrounded by people to block out the pain.
I
of
think he's deluded
isolation.
himself into thinking how he looks to people.
I think so too, in all honesty. Look at the pain of isolation. To be fair, he's only so isolated because he keeps screwing up in silly ways. He breaks other people's stuff. He keeps he can't ride a bike. He keeps colliding into things, causing trouble for other people as well.
Yep.
There's a
As
reason
we-
if he's honest.
Yes.
And what's this about checking out this world for Saki-senpai's sake? Ha! I know the real reason you came snooping. Stop it! Why so panicked? I thought I was just spouting bullshit. Or maybe I do know everything you're thinking.
I mean, considering he's deluded himself into thinking how he thinks, and you're also deluded into thinking that he thinks that... I'm gonna stop there.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is going to end up creating a third Yusuke, and at that point, this series goes a bit strange.
Why's that? Because I am you.
It's probably a good thing Yusuke is not the wild card, because otherwise that's got a reasonable chance of happening.
You just came because you thought it sounded like a good time. What else is there to do out in this shithole?
Hey, there's Juness. And
But
fishing.
every day is great.
Indeed. There's also fishing.
Yep.
Yeah, fishing minigames. Oh boy.
We
Can we,
don't
skip,
have-
can we skip that? There's not. Do I get anything major for that? Do I?
I think it's the last Fox quest.
Now that's
Ah,
exciting.
I don't need the Fox social link, do I?
Did you?
But it makes healing cheaper. Ah. Ah.
We're level 10.
I know, but every level makes it cheaper.
I mean,
not
you
true.
technically just need
Stop.
to catch 2
Stop it.
fish for that.
But that's 2 whole fish.
You're just trying to act like a big shot. If all went well, hey, maybe you could even be a hero!
I noticed that we're completely ignoring
We
what's
are, because at this
happening.
point we've already psychoanalyzed him enough. I think we got beyond the proper level of psychoanalysis for this.
Yeah.
But Hero Yusuke.
And that senpai you were so sweet on? Her death was the perfect excuse.
Yes, because somebody's death is clearly the indicator to make you a hero. He was going to be Batman. In the end, he turned out to be Ava Yusuke.
That's not true! What are
That's
you? Who
impossible.
are you?
I
am your father.
I already told you. I'm you. Your shadow. There's nothing I don't know
No,
about
he's
you.
not Shadow.
No, I mean, he could be my shadow. Who knows? But if we're talking about Shadow, then we got some problems.
Yeah.
Screw that! I don't know you! You can't be me, you son of a bitch! That's right! Say it again!
It's weird
You're
that
not
this is
me.
what gives them power.
You're nothing like me! Yeah, that's right. I
You'd
am
think it
me
would be
now.
the opposite.
Yeah, because it's
I'm not
rejecting
you
their
anymore,
power,
see?
really, I guess. Or at least rejecting their existence.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that it might make them have to fight to stay alive, but I don't know. That's probably a bit too much psychoanalysis going on. But you think that this is it fighting to try and stay alive rather than it's fighting to be accepted.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Mine looks better.
And if it doesn't, we can always change it to another that does.
True self. I'll crush everything that bores me. Starting with you. Out of the way!
Wind of Oblivion!
Well, of course we're weak to that.
We are weak to wind, but it doesn't take advantage
How
of it at this
long
point.
can you survive this?
This one's much stronger than the
All
last
out
type.
attack.
Be careful.
Oh no.
Whenever you feel threatened, just defend yourself.
I think this one is really simple. I think it gives us a warning about it's going to do that. Anyway, let's first thing, try and cast lightning. But I think it's actually resilient or not. Oh no, double weakness.
Whenever it does the little across the screen thing, it's usually you hit it.
Don't underestimate me! Persona! That's not gonna work!
It did work.
It's guarding its weak point.
Oh, just bong.
Get out of my sight!
And 11.
Persona!
Lightning?
All out attack.
I
Of
can't
one.
all out attack by myself, apparently.
Damn it, don't underestimate me!
I mean, we're not. We're estimating you.
Should have gone Deer Guard. I wasted an attack there. Not that this matters, but I had. Have you ever tried doing this on very hard?
No.
Persona!
I would recommend getting to at least try this on very hard difficulty, because suddenly this becomes a really epic fight.
Ass.
Here comes an attack! Defend
Holy
yourself!
You're getting to be a real pain. All right, I'm gonna
How do you
crush
heal
with
yourself?
everything I got.
Good question. I don't actually know if I've got any healing items at this point. No, I have 3 medicines and soul drops, so actually I'm fine for healing if I need to. Probably no point in going and using up my things here. So we'll just keep lightning and then we'll go to attacks.
Pain in the ass.
Off 12, we can take 1 more.
Soda.
And you ran out of SP, I think.
We did, but I think he's on normal attack range
Don't
now.
underestimate me.
Here comes an attack!
What a freaking pain in the ass. Get out of my way.
I think I'm gonna have to use a medicine though. That's annoying. Yeah, he did 12 to me earlier. I'm gonna have to use a medicine. Ugh.
It's going to attack! Defend yourself!
And then we get value medicine.
Done it. For the sake of 1 attack, and I did miss an attack earlier.
Congratulations, Sensei!
We also have our first income now, 3,000. I can buy things. And one of the things, the leveling system here, because we have the wildcard, our personas level up slower than our actual level.
Yep.
Which gets a little annoying until you start adding growth nonsense to everything.
Yosuke, are you okay?
Yeah. What happened?
You had an existential crisis and attacked yourself. And me.
Well, mostly me.
Mostly me.
You're not me.
Oh, not again.
That thing came from you, Yosuke. You have to admit it, or it'll go berserk again.
Did they just have infinite power if we keep saying no? Can we harness this in any way?
I don't think the laws of perpetual motion allow, of thermodynamics allow for that.
It feels like it's such an easy exploit, though. You are you, an idiot.
Myself.
Embrace your idiotic nature.
Hurts to face yourself.
I wouldn't know, I've not done that.
I mean, if we have done
I
that,
knew it
then we
wasn't
have
mine.
absolutely no personality
Associate with
whatsoever.
it.
Yeah, except for we cast fog and talk about truth a lot.
You're me,
Yeah.
and I'm you.
I don't think that was us.
When you get
No, I
down
know
to
it isn't, but
all of this is me.
that's as close to an existential crisis as we had with ourselves. Oh, less eagle.
This is my
I have a
persona.
tarot card.
When we heard Senpai's voice, I wonder if that was something Senpai had been keeping deep down inside. He was a real pain in the ass.
She was not hiding that.
No, she wasn't
What a way
particularly.
to find out. Jeez, this is so embarrassing.
See,
None of us are hiding that.
There is a trick. It's called listening. Maybe difficult, but hopefully one day you will master this special art.
If you weren't here, I don't know what would have happened. Thanks.
No, you would have been killed by your own self.
Indeed. But then we'd have had a cooler version of Yusuke around. So, you know, win-win.
Hey, Teddy. Could Senpai have been attacked by her other self here? Like how it just happened to me?
I think so. The shadows here were originally born from humans. Sometimes the fog clears, then they all go berserk.
Humans hate other humans, especially when they don't look like other humans.
And you saw what happens next. A strong-willed shadow draws others to
I'm
it.
just distracted by all the kegs of booze.
And they're not small bottles either, actually, come to that.
So that's why people die when it gets foggy in our world.
And it's not in a good display to allow you to just, you know, buy
Yosuke's
what
pretty worn out.
you fancy. I mean, proper wine stores are set up in such a way that you can see everything.
This world isn't made for humans. It's not comfortable for you here.
A point which will not be addressed
At
until...
any
I think
point,
we're done
no.
with this place. Let's go back.
We will totally not forget about this for months.
Absolutely not. Also, can you let us out again?
Hey, Teddy. You said that this place is reality for people who enter, right? So that shopping district...
I mean,
and the
reality
world
is
you saw
reality
before,
for people who enter.
This is very true.
Did they exist because the ones who died entered this world and it became their reality? I guess what I'm trying to ask is, did those places form because of the people who entered this world?
I don't know. It's never happened before.
Other than the 2 times it has happened.
But that's
Yep.
probably where they were when the shadows attacked them.
We're gonna be silent here.
The fog does lift here sometimes. The shadows get really violent then.
And they weren't violent just a moment ago?
I always get so scared I have to hide when it happens.
If that's violent, if that's not violent, what the hell happens when they're violent?
I sensed
This is what I
people here
mean.
twice before, but both of them disappeared after the fog lifted.
So let's get this straight. Senpai and that Yamano lady were thrown in here, and since they couldn't get out, they wandered around. After a while, that shadow thing came out of them. The fog cleared, it went berserk, and it ended up killing them.
They might have awakened
We
to
have
personas first.
absolutely no proof of this.
I mean, it's possible they awakened to their personas and tried to battle the way out, and it didn't work.
Yep.
Does that sound right? So if I'd been here until the fog cleared, I would have been in much deeper trouble?
Hey, we're a few days before that happens.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You were lucky. Sensei and me were here with you.
Yes.
Damn it.
And you.
And you.
Senpai and that announcer, they were stuck here all alone. No one could save them.
Yosuke. They disappeared when the fog lifted, but they were safe before that. No shadows attacked them.
This is clearly a lie from Teddy because we were just attacked.
Yep.
And it was definitely still foggy.
They attacked us, though.
Exactly.
Maybe they're keeping a close eye on us. They might see people who investigate this place as enemies.
But not people who
Who
are
are-
there.
Here against their will. No, those people are fine. No beef with them.
It'll be dangerous.
I
but
mean,
we might
if they
be
try
able
to
fight
investigate
them.
how to get out,
we might save people.
then we'd attack them.
That would make sense.
No, not
Are
really.
you
but
saying if anyone else gets thrown in here, we can save them before they disappear? Like how you guys just saved me?
we need to find the culprit. Because apparently we have a contract.
Anyways, we need to catch the one who's throwing people in here and make him stop. Yeah. I'm finally starting to understand what's going on.
And why can't we go to the police with this?
Who knows?
Can I ask something too? If shadows are born from humans, what was Teddy born from?
How would we know?
That's an interesting philosophical question. Can you open the exit and we will ponder this for the next several months?
Yes.
You don't even know where you came from? How should we know?
I know some things, mostly about this world, but I don't know anything about myself.
Maybe you're a cat.
To be honest, I never thought about it until now.
Mean the shadows were born for humans? Maybe you were born from cats. Who knows?
Let's go with that.
Serious?
Indeed. Or possibly mongooses.
No wonder we couldn't get a straight answer out of you.
What was the point of feed the cat
Will you
quest? I
guys
still haven't figured out.
Come back here?
We'll find out when we get to that point.
Yeah.
We have
many.
no choice.
Then
The game will not
will you
continue
keep
unless
your
we do
promise?
this.
No.
You're the one who said you weren't letting us out unless we do.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'll let you out. But there's one thing. I'll be waiting for you guys here.
That's
That
not
could,
ominous.
I was about to say, that could have a really creepy undertone if we wanted it to.
You need to come in from the same place every time, so we can meet up.
What if the TV gets sold?
You could come in from somewhere else, but then you won't end up here.
Alright, here's the plan. We have to basically get all the money from the dungeon, which somehow exists here, put that into the economy, hope nobody traces it, and use that money to buy that TV.
Yes.
That's the only way to make sure.
You might show up somewhere I couldn't get to you. Then you'd be doomed.
Doomed.
Got it?
Well, to be fair, we'd probably
pretty
be fine.
much. All right, can you show us the way out?
Roger that. One exit coming right up.
This does, however, suggest that he has the ability to conjure exits anywhere.
Yeah.
That would be really useful in certain dungeons later down the line. Just
We
saying.
need to make sure.
I think he does get that power
Okay, go,
at some point.
Eh,
Squish.
not that I remember, but it's been, as I say, it's been a while since I played
Hey,
4.
stop squeezing, you little.
He does get the power to escape any battle, I think. But out of the dungeon.
Bop. Junes. Were you just spending the entire time crying and just weeping at the PC? Because we've been in there a while now. Somebody would have,
Nobody noticed.
nobody noticed or went to comfort somebody in clear need, or at least in psychological breakdown. The people here are terrible.
You guys came back!
No wonder the shadows are attacking us, if that's what they're breeding off of. Just the impassiveness of everybody.
Huh? GA?
Or Junes is
that
really
face?
not doing that well.
That is possible as well. In which case, what the hell is every other business worried about? It wasn't doing that good beforehand.
Ow!
Oh, the nerve of you guys! Oh, you're such morons!
I mean, he is.
I can't believe
Absolutely.
this! You guys suck!
He does.
The rope got cut off! I had no idea what to do!
And nobody went to comfort us.
Again, yeah.
What was happening?
Crying teenager in a store, that's at least going to get reported, and somebody is going to have to at least try and interact with her in some way. Because we've presumably been gone for nearly an hour, based on what I would imagine how long that would take.
Yeah.
I mean, scared stiff, damn it!
Though, mind you, it's still after school, so maybe no time has passed. Who knows?
I hate you both!
Bye, GA.
I think that might have kind of sort of been our fault.
Your fault. This
Your
was
fault.
your plan.
Maybe we did go a
You
little too far.
got the rope. You told her to stay here.
You made me go with you.
Let's apologize to her tomorrow.
You apologize to her tomorrow.
Why gotta go after her
I'm
now?
gonna go home, soak in the shower for a while, and get some sleep.
You're a horrible person.
We knew that. We want Shadow Yusuke.
I think I'm gonna sleep well tonight.
Yes. Let's
Yes.
just leave the scared stiff girl crying, and you go get yourself a nice rest.
Indeed. Also, pick up that rope.
There is the culprit.
Yeah, we know. Let's find out. Let's see if she gives any evidence for it.
Oh, are you surprised to see me dressed this way? My parents sent me out on an errand.
And
Oh,
suspiciously, is there going to be another person trapped in the TV or another murder tonight? Hmm?
And
Are you getting used to your new town and school?
Nah, nothing suspicious about that. It's just small talk. Somewhat.
I'm glad to hear that.
I mean, there's been a murder 2 out of the 5 days I've been here thus far. Actually, 2 of the 4 days I've been here thus far.
I mean, I'm surprised he's not the main
Must be
suspect.
difficult moving to a place you know nothing about. I've never been out of Inaba, so I wouldn't know what it's like to transfer to a new school. Oh, are you getting along with Chie? I mean, I always leave early, so,
Well, I think Chie may have some anger towards
Issue.
myself and Yusuke right now, but other than that, it's probably fine.
I mean, she just told us she hates us.
Yeah, I know. I mean, well, but we'll be nice at the moment.
I'm glad to hear that. Chie's very supportive, you know? It's always her who gives me the little...
Yeah, she helped me carry the bodies.
We had homeroom together last year, too. And I still remember how we'd cut class sometimes.
Ah, delinquent tendencies are creeping in. I see. Don't like to obey the rules, eh?
I should get going. I need to make tomorrow's arrangements with our head chef.
That could be bad, but I'm going to choose to say it's not.
Our inn can't function without me right now.
Is it because of murder?
Is it everybody else planning the murders and you're just covering it up? Hence why you have to be the focal point at the moment? Who knows?
Dad's late.
Dad's always late.
Our next story is an update in our ongoing report on the bizarre murders occurring in Inaba.
Alright, let's see what legendary levels of reporting we're going to get today.
At around 7 a.m., local high school student Saki Konishi was found dead in Inaba's residential area. Since the body was positioned similarly to the last victim, and since Miss Konishi was the one who discovered that body,
Serial killer.
police are proceeding under the assumption that this may be a serial murder case related to the death of Mayumi Yamano.
This is the kind of thing we dream of. Serial killers that we can report on. This is going to make us a fortune. Folded surprises, or whatever the Japanese equivalent is, are coming to us.
The coroner's report has established Miss Konishi's time of death at around 1 a.m. last night. The body went unnoticed until this morning as a result of the heavy fog blanketing the area.
Another incident. Dad won't be coming home tonight.
I'll be here with you.
I'll be okay. Can you help me do some stuff around the house?
Of course.
Amagi Inn, located upstream of Samegaya,
Convenient!
is the town's oldest historical landmark. Vacationers are known to travel surprising distances in order to visit its open-air, radium-rich hot springs.
Which, that's the first time I think the hot springs have been mentioned. I think they were a reason to have an inn there, actually.
After the incident with Miss Yamano, the manager has stepped aside, leaving her daughter Yukiko to fill her shoes.
What?
In other words, she's a manager who's still in high school. Now that has a nice ring to it. Let's see if we can interview her. Excuse me?
We need to make this a story.
Are you speaking to me?
It's usually a good idea to prepare the interviews before live TV. Just saying.
And ask
You're the new
permission.
manager. Is it true you're still in high school?
Rule 1
No.
of reporting. Don't ask questions you don't already know the answers to.
Oh, well, I'm only filling in temporarily.
Someday, though. That aside, wow, you're looking gorgeous. You must have had a lot of male visitors.
Mostly reporters at this point.
The entire Japanese press corps is currently staying at the only inn in town.
Ramlin goes further and further off subject.
This is boring.
I agree.
Yes.
It's also entertaining, but it is boring. It's not newsworthy, I think is the correct way to phrase this.
Yes.
Oh, I need to do the dishes.
I will watch you.
I thought you were going to do the dishes.
It does go faster when two people do the dishes. And it does look as if
We did the
the kitchen
dishes.
is organised. Should we make lunch? No, we will not. So, we have 7,000 yen. We have 2 medicines, 2 soul drops.
I do like the making lunch quizzes because that actually does involve some.
Yeah, I don't actually know the answers to those offhand, so we'll see if we can ruin everybody's life. Quests come up a bit later, but we have access to the menu at last. Alright, let's save and see how long we've been doing this for. Quite a while, actually. Hour in. Okay. Let's watch the TV in our room and find out what's gonna happen tomorrow.
I love you tomorrow is a day away.
Indeed. Also, why are we
In
watching
other
that news?
Inaba-related news, meteorologists are predicting heavy fog throughout the year. The region has seen an abnormal amount of fog over the past few years, and the cause of the climate change is unknown.
Humans?
Not gonna jump on that, I don't think, but yes.
Whatever the reason, residents of the Inaba area should be extra careful.
I mean, this is a few years too late for them to be extra careful about things. This should be the normal level of careful if it's been going on for years.
And considering how much the fog happens after this point, it's not that unusual.
No, actually, it's fairly uncommon after this
Our
point, it has
broadcast
to be honest.
tonight was extended to bring you up-to-date news on the incident in Inaba. The time is now midnight.
Shouldn't we have turned it off?
Yeah, we should have been preparing for that.
It's the girl from that horror movie I've never watched.
Oh, dear God, no. Not the ring. Well, I don't think she's in a kimono. I can't remember. It's been a while since I watched that.
I don't know.
Oh, wait.
just
If
know
only we
but-
knew about girls in kimonos. Oh, well. I'm sure it's nothing.
Who have we seen in a kimono
I
today?
know. Yeah, if only we could connect the dots. If only we had a if only we had a detective's instinct for this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh well, let's go to bed.
Yeah. Also, the one and only time we don't get a call.
Well, mostly we have the option to call other people at that point, I think, but yeah.